Brenda, and this is my friend Leslie, and I live in the Indianapolis area. My husband and I were getting ready to put our house on the market, and we just realized that because of our work schedule and everything that we had been involved with, that we had really procrastinated. The realtor was coming in a week, and we hadn't done anything. So I called my friend Leslie to come over and help me go through some dishes. I have a lot of dishes, a lot of collections. So she came over and we started working in the dining room. We started taking dishes out, packing dishes up, and we came to a point where Leslie says, we need a professional.
So we decided we needed a professional. And so I had told Brenda about this guy that I'd heard about in Indianapolis that does a really good job with home staging. So I said, let's call him. Let's call Kirby of J. Kirby Home Staging and Design.
So we gave him a call. He came over. He was absolutely fabulous. He walked through the house. He did a walkthrough of everything, and he asked my husband and I a question that we hadn't really thought of. Who is going to be the buyer of this house? You know, we've got a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 5.5-acre house. Who's going to buy this house? Well, I had only been thinking of what I wanted and how I like to decorate. And my husband and I, we like wine. I have lots of collections. I have antique furniture, and a lot of clutter, And this wasn't what we needed for potential buyers.
So Kirby started with the dining room, which Brenda and I had thought we had already done a really good job with. But he had a totally different vision. Brenda had a lot of china and different things within a china cabinet, which we had dusted and done things with that we thought looked good. But she also had a china
tea set, silver tea set, which I absolutely loved and wanted on the sideboard. And he said, no, a young family, they are going to be able to identify with that.
So he took that dining room and totally changed it. He moved furniture around. He put things where we had not even thought about. He painted it and made it look, and it was just unbelievable what he had come up with as far as what we needed to do. She had a lot of silver in there. So
I had brass.
No, you had brass. So we changed it to silver.
And we got a new light fixture. We got new plates for the light switches. He just modernized it, took all the fancy china out, and just made nice dishes that a family could use. And then when he walked into the kitchen, which was green, which I loved, he didn't like. And rightfully so. So he transformed the kitchen into a very a neutral background with beige. He took all the clutter off the counters. He made a staging area with lots of in motion. So when Kirby finished in the kitchen, he had painted, he had put stuff away so the counters were clear. It made it look much larger, and he really turned it into a gourmet kitchen. So after the kitchen, we went into what I call the breakfast room. I had 2 dish racks there full of dishes, antique dishes that I absolutely love. It had a nice soft lighting. He saw it as a room for the kids. When they come home from school, they could go in there and do their homework. They could have some snacks. So instead of plate racks, he turned that into book racks. So he put books in both of the racks. We put a computer on the table. And you know, we didn't have any money. We had done this on such short notice that everything Kirby did, he did with materials that I already had in the house, which was absolutely amazing. I also have a screened-in porch, which we just cleaned up a little bit. He reorganized that and made it look a perfect 3-season room.
Okay, after we finished with one part of the house, we decided to go to the other side of the house. And in the front room, Brenda had made that into a guest room, but there was so much stuff in there that you really couldn't see a lot that was going on. And Kirby transformed that room into a girl's room.
I don't have a little girl, but I wish I had one now.
And we made it very simple. It's very inviting for a child, and it's a fun room. So
perfect.
It's just perfect for a family that has a little girl. And then we went to the room next to it.
Now, we had 3 offices in this house. My husband and I run a business out of our home, so we had 2 offices in the house and 1 in our garage warehouse. So the upstairs office, Kirby decided needed to be a bedroom, which it did. We needed to show that we had 4 bedrooms. But I was concerned because I had run out of beds, and I didn't have a bed, a mattress, and a frame to put in that room. But he said that he could make the illusion by using materials we already had, that this was, by staging it and making this into a bedroom. And he did, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love this room.
It's great for a grandma.
So like I said, I was blown away that he could make a bedroom out of a room that didn't have a bed. And I said, how do you do this? And he told me that with his APSD certification and training, that he had been taught how to do this. So now a person can walk into this room and know immediately that this is another bedroom. After we finished with the master bedroom and bath upstairs and the spare bathroom upstairs, we went down to the basement. I do believe Kirby was just appalled. This is a very nice basement. It has a wood-burning stove. It had a bar. It has another bedroom. It has another bathroom. But again, because of our lifestyle and the way we had been running this business, we really hadn't had a lot of time to spend down there. And it was kind of become a dumping ground for all the materials that we didn't know what to do with. So Kirby took over.
The first thing that Kirby noticed was the fact that there was a full bar downstairs, and this is going to be a house for a family, and so he didn't believe that we really needed to have a full bar. So he saw this as an opportunity for kids to congregate, to have snacks, popcorn, candy, and just sit there and eat and have a good time, watch TV on the big screen. And so he actually transformed this bar into a wonderful area for student and for a family atmosphere, which is exactly what it needed to be.
He went into the other bedroom that was downstairs and made that into a teenager's bedroom. So it has sports paraphernalia in there, and it's just a nice place for a young teenage boy to stay. And then we had that 3rd office, which was so full of clutter. It had been an office since the day we moved into this house, and it had just become a place where we threw papers and materials. We didn't know what to do with it. So although it was not in the plan, Leslie and Kirby painted that room, took most of the materials out. Now it is a wonderful office where my husband can sit and do his taxes and any other work that needs to be done in the next few weeks. It has been quite an experience getting a house ready that you've lived in for 22 years, especially when you work out of your home, when your husband and you both have offices to work out of. But Joe's been a real trooper. He did anything Kirby asked him to do. He moved furniture and he moved clutter, and I think we've survived. And we couldn't have done it without Kirby at J. Kirby Home Staging and Design. He has been fabulous.